Brexit is a huge opportunity to make the Italian customs system more efficient, the head of Italy's Customs and Monopolies Agency (ADM) has claimed. The events of Friday night, and of the preceding few days, have not gone unremarked in the European press. Fears over delays in receiving vaccines and questions over procurement and investment were all brought into focus this weekend after the EU's announcement of potential export controls on vaccines produced within the bloc. Germany's Die Zeit said the European Commission had unwittingly provided the best advertisement for Brexit. It wrote, "The Commission is acting slowly, bureaucratically and in a protectionist manner. And if something goes wrong, it's everyone else's fault." Die Welt was similar in its analysis of the situation, accusing European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen of a hugely counterproductive strategy. It said, hardliners in the UK will not forget von der Leyen's Brexit own goal, and will use it as a welcome template if torpedoing the Brexit agreement pays off domestically. Meanwhile, pro-Europeans on the island will increasingly be wondering whether the departure from Brussels was such a bad thing after all. Vaccines are not the only thing EU member states are praising Brexit Britain for, though. The Director General of Italy's Customs and Monopolies Agency (ADM), Professor Marcello Manena, has recently claimed Britain's withdrawal from the bloc may prove to be a huge opportunity to make the Italian customs system even more efficient. Mr. Manena argued that with the introduction of free zones, compliance costs can be reduced by about 20%. Free zones are enclosed areas within the customs territory of the EU where non-union goods can be introduced free of import duty, other charges, i.e. taxes, and commercial policy measures. He explained, "We will allow customs activities anywhere in our country. Basically, a manufacturing company that works in exports, in its relations with the United Kingdom, now excluded from the EU customs territory, will be able to fulfill customs formalities at the nearest office or even at its own production plants. In this way we also protect the Italian system." When asked whether there could be any competitive risks within the EU, Mr. Manena said, "The countries closest to the UK have already equipped themselves. Just think of the measures adopted by Belgium and France. They have created the so-called logistic envelope, a system that generates simplified logistic corridors to and from Great Britain.